right, well, good morning, everybody. Now, hold on. We're in a room full of information, resources, and opportunity for your businesses. I think we can do a little bit better than that this morning. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Thank you. I'm excited for you. So I'm George Carter, Economic Development Project Manager for Contra Costa County's Department of Conservation and Development. And so I'm glad you're here. And I'll go over more about the program in just a moment. But at first, we'd like to welcome the Brentwood City Manager, G. Harold Duffy, who will offer some opening remarks. Let's give him a hand as he comes forward.
Good morning, everyone. First, I want to say this. I was introduced as the city manager for the city of Brentwood, but I'm also the chief executive officer. I want you to know that Brentwood is a multi-million-dollar corporation that spends over $80 million in just operation funds every year. We have also separate other accounts that leads us to over $100 million each year in terms of our overall expenses. And so one of the things that I always tell my department heads is we plan the work and we work that plan. If you don't have a plan in place, you can't really be successful. Think about it this way. Over 20%, only 20% of the people who get a new product read the manual. So they're not really operating on full capacity because they're not understanding what they're doing. This event today is about celebration of bringing together collective collaboration between the multiple cities in the East Contra Costa County. So we have the city of Antioch, Pittsburgh, Oakley, Brentwood, and the county, East Contra Costa County, collaborating to give you the resources that you need in order to plan the work and work the plan. And I say that because if you plan the work and work the plan, you know the direction that you're going. If you can envision success of what you want your business to be, these are resources in the room that are going to allow you to get there because you've planned the work and you've worked that plan. It's very important to understand that there are multiple resources here today, from small business loans to workforce development. Some of you might not know what is workforce development. That is a tool to get you access to employees that may or may not cost you the full rate of actually doing that, delivering that, getting that service. So today really is about you. It's about your organization. It's about your vision and what you want to put into it in order to get out of it, because you're going to plan the work and work the plan. I want to close with just two simple quotes from two of our great presidents. And I say that because, this is America 250. This is the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. And so the first one is from Theodore Roosevelt. Do what you can with what you have where you are. So do what you can with what you have with where you are. You're in a room with a lot of resources. So do what you can with where you are and what you have. The next one's from Abraham Lincoln. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Thank you very much, and welcome to the city of Brentwood.
Thanks again to the city manager, and as he said, this is a great opportunity and venue to make the connections to help you support your business growth or expansion, or even if you're thinking about starting a business, this is definitely the place you want to be. So really glad he highlighted that. So just to give you an idea about the format for the program here, and as you can see from the agenda, we'll be doing roundtable introductions. One thing I do want to mention first is that this program is being videotaped by Contra Costa Television. So we'll air on the Contra Costa Television channel. And so it gives a chance for those who aren't able to attend today to hear about the information and resources that are available to you. But also for you as business owners is an opportunity to kind of in 30 seconds or less, introduce your business like a pitch. Introduce your business, your resource needs. First of all, your business. Like, hi, I'm George from George's Plumbing. I'm out of Brentwood. and we do this. You can even put a little quick, find us at Instagram, whatever the thing is, 30 seconds. But then the most important part is, what resource needs do you have? That's the reason for us being here today, is identify what resource needs do you have as business owners. And that's why we have our amazing panelists here, because they are resource providers. And so we can hear what your needs are. Then from that, then you'll hear from the resource providers. They have like presentations, 5 minutes each, to share with you what their organizations provide for your business to help support you. And then from there, there's a question and answer period that we have designed. And then from there, the formal program is completed, where the interactions are taken, where this part of the program is done. But then each of our resource panelists here have a table. That's where you can go directly and make those direct connections. So like I say, you're in the right spot to try to help yourself if you think about starting a business. This gives you a chance to make those connections. Because like he said, and it's true, plan your work, work your plan. The other thing that they say is, if you don't have a business plan, like if you fail to plan, then you're pretty much planning to fail. Because it is important, if you're going to have a business in today's market, that you understand and have a business plan to understand your business and all the other things. So I don't want to steal anybody else's thunder, but I do want to mention to you that these are great resources and great opportunity for you to make those connections today. All right, and so we'll get started now with the roundtable introductions. Again, your name, your business, what city you're located in, and you can give a little quick, pitch, whatever. Find me at Instagram, whatever it is, because again, the viewing audience will be able to see this in the future. But more importantly for us today, what resource needs do you have? What do you need to help take your business to the next level? I know when you registered, it asks you that question, so here's a chance to kind of express that again, all right? So I'm going to get this microphone, we're going to get the ball rolling, okay? And I want to also introduce I'm with the Economic Department for Contra Costa County, so I'm glad to introduce my manager, Allison Greenlee, and also my colleague, Salvador Morales. I know you guys interacted with us on getting your information, but I really appreciate them, because this isn't a one-person show. This is our county team trying to help make sure we support our business community and collaborate with our resource partners in partnership with the cities of Pittsburgh, Antioch, Oakley, and Brentwood as well, okay?
Oh, okay, perfect. Good morning. Allison Greenlee Escarzaga, Economic Development with Contra Costa County. Was there?
Hey everybody, Salvador Morales, Contra Costa County Economic Development Planner. Please connect with us after the event if you would like to have further conversations with us about how we connect you with all the other additional resources here.
Good morning, I'm Cheryl Patrick Williams, and I'm a realtor broker with Patrick Williams Associates, and also expanding my business with financial services. So looking to partner and network mainly in this, this event, and just really working on, teaching people about financial services and financial literacy.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Stephen Bader. I'm the Executive Director of the East Bay Economic Development Alliance, or East Bay EDA. We're a regional economic development organization that works with a lot of the partners up here at the front of the room, as well as Contra Costa County, DCD, and other groups. Very happy to be here today, and looking forward to hearing more from the folks who are in attendance.
I'm Kevin Scudero. I'm the Acting Community and Economic Development Director for the City of Antioch. And yeah, I'm here to learn. I'm happy to connect with anyone who would like to talk and learn more about developing a business in the city of Antioch.
Good morning, I'm Bob Menken with Strategic Digital. We are a full-service digital marketing agency focused these days on AI systems and marketing automation. I'm sorry?
Any resource needs you have for your business?
There are several resources, yeah. And you guys got resources I'm reaching in for today.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Shaquille, a small business owner from Pittsburgh, California, called LevelPen. It's a project management and engineering solutions company which bridges client and city officials. Thank you.
I'm Jared Libby. I'm with the press here in Brentwood, and we're looking for networking.
Anthony Youngblood, small business owner, Quality Clean LLC. I have taken advantage of the resources. I've been in business now for about 20 plus years, and when I got started, the resources from the Small Business Development Center really helped my business take off. I'm here to really support anyone who is interested in starting their own business or help in any way. Sorry.
Good morning, I'm Aggie Menigan. I'm AM notary and apostille facilitator. I travel all over the Bay Area and I'm looking to forge more relationships with businesses to get consistent work. Thank you.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Mayra Sosa, and here I'm representing Pio Pio, California, which is actually a new business. We have a Peruvian home-based food business, along with my mom. She couldn't be here today, but we serve the community. We're based in Oakley, and so for any, like events or family reunions, when you guys don't want to be in charge of the food, here we are for any needs that you guys may have. We are on social media, on Instagram, as at Pio Pio, California. So you can just give us a call. We have, a lot of information for you guys as well, and we're happy to be here. And hopefully we'll be attending more of these events more often. So thank you for all the resources.
Hello, everyone. My name is Monica Andrade. I'm a business owner. I have a jewelry, 14 carats jewelry. So I'm here in Braidwood. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Hema Carr. My business is data documentation services, and I do anything from data entry, data cleaning, data collection, data analysis, and with a touch of AI as well. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Maria Galicia. I help our business and our Hispanic business community with legal and identity theft services. And I'm also an ambassador for the Brentwood Chamber. And my goal is really just to be a connector. And I often refer my clients to a lot of these services because it's imperative, especially for a new business, to know that there's free, valuable services. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. My name is Tulio Salgado. So I knew a business owner working in an electrical company, so I just got coming here for connecting people. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Jamie. I'm with JB Photography, and I'm basically here just to learn and grow and network. You can find us at JB Photography Collective on Instagram. Thanks.
Hello, everyone. My name is Douglas Lezamera. I'm a founder of Empower Minds ABA. We provide ABA applied behavioral analysis services to kids with neurodivergent condition. But I also have different hats. I also serve as a president of the Spanish Chapter of Commerce and a board member for Workforce Development Board of Contra Costa County. And my goal is just to learn more about the resources, to bring to our community, and to be a resource for everybody else.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Charles Brown. I'm a business services representative with the Workforce Development Board of Contra Costa County. And we are a resource to businesses. We offer a lot of different things. One of the new programs that I've been promoting lately is our engineering degree apprenticeship pathway program, where we're looking to develop bachelor's degree minority engineers. And we're promoting an internship program where it's free for business owners to host our interns, and we, the Workforce Development Board, will actually pay the salary. So we're very excited about it, and want to let as many engineering businesses, manufacturers, universities, and community colleges know about this program. So I look forward to networking today. Thank you.
Good morning, my name is Vincent Manuel. I'm with Workforce Development Staff and here to help anyone who needs assistance.
Hello, my name is Sammy Gonzalez. I'm just looking to get some resources on starting a business and just looking to network with everybody.
Good morning, my name is Vanessa Gonzalez. I am the founder of La Reina Fit, and I help women get into fitness, start changing their body, their minds, and their lifestyle. I'm also opening up a gym in San Leandro, so I am looking for business funding. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Nadia Ott, and I am actually one of the owners of several companies here in Antioch. We're pretty proud to be U.S. manufacturers of fitness equipment, and it is pretty exciting, pretty honorable thing that we think we're doing, because we're in an industry that's heavily imported based. Most of the fitness equipments are imported overseas, but we are proud to say that we have some beautiful equipment, fitness equipment, suspension fitness equipment, hand exercisers, and isometric trainers. We're looking forward to maybe connecting for capital. We are looking to leverage and to grow and to move into the international space, and so we're looking forward to connecting on capital for leveraging our businesses. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Wolfgang Ott. I'm Nadia's husband, and one of the companies is making the FlexX hand exerciser. And for this company, we are looking to get some financial help to expand the product line. But this is a hand exerciser. Most people work with their hands, computers and all sorts of things. Craftsmen, musicians, everybody's using their hands, but everybody's grabbing all the time. We never train our hands the other way around, and that greatly improves the strength in your hands. It can literally reverse carpal tunnel syndrome. My mom was scheduled to have her hands cut, and after 2 weeks of using it, she canceled the appointment. Nadia had problems with her hands early on. That's how the whole thing started, and she never had surgery either. So it works. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Trina Smith, and I started Honey Butter Body LLC about a year ago, where I make natural skincare products using plant-based ingredients. And I'm based in Antioch. I'm here for entrepreneurial resources, small business resources, anything I can learn and grow with. Thank you.
Hi, good morning all. I'm pleased to be here. My name is Sue. I'm a founder of Doggy Mama's Kitchen. We manufacture holistic and healthy dog food, treats, and supplements. Currently, I'm being mentored by SCORE. I have 3 mentors, Brent, Barry, and Paul. All of them have brought me from a 0 to 10. I'm really grateful to that. I've also acknowledged them on my website, and I would continue to thank them. I'm here to find if I can get a small business loan. I'm also here to ask some questions to Miko, and also to meet Mr. Duffy in person. I need a lot of help from Brentwood. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dave Shivers. Currently developing a small business called Shivers Enterprise, focused on social welfare stabilization, community stabilization through our educational multiliteracy program and real estate acquisition. The multiliteracy program will focus on judicial literacy, which people in the community need because they need to understand how to support themselves and defend themselves legally. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Rod Hirsch. I'm a recently retired federal worker from the U.S. Department of Commerce, and I help companies with federal government procurement, other government agency procurement, and international trade-related matters, import, export, help people with SBA loans, etc.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Jason Hill with Gen X Digital Media. We're an advertising and digital marketing company. We help local businesses with exposure, a little bit of feedback here, with exposure and digital marketing, just getting seen in the community. We try to help them, what I call the 4 Bs, be seen, be found, be chosen, and be remembered. All right, thank you.
I'm gonna switch out the mic too.
Hello, my name is Rachel Braswell, and I'm an investment advisor with Edward Jones. And I'm here because a lot of my clients I work with, business owners, executive CEO, I like to be a resource. So finding out some resources for them so I can be more of a value is what I'm looking to achieve.
Hello, good morning. My name is Emerald Milan Chofor. I am the co-owner of a hydrovac excavation company. Name is HP Pipelines, and we we do underground excavation using high pressure water technology and a vacuum system, which is more eco-friendly than the traditional ways of excavating. We are based out of Oakley, California, and we are here today, well, me, I am here today, my partner couldn't make it, to look for resources for additional contracting opportunities as well as additional grants and funding so we could grow and continue to expand our business throughout California and Nevada. You could find us at HP Pipelines on website, www.HP Pipelines, or Instagram and all social media platforms, which is under HP Pipelines. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Jacob. This is Sabrina. We're from Bank of America, #1 small business lender and bank in the country. We're here to support you. We've been working with SBDC and many other partners that you have up front. Reach out to me with any help. Our goal is to be a partner at the table.
My name is Elvania Wyndham Harbison. I am the founder and executive director of Mission Possible Community Development Center in Antioch. We serve underdeveloped, underserved residents within District 1 of Antioch. We were founded, that took place in 2010. So we've been boots on the ground for a very long time, but as a nonprofit, oftentimes funding is a little harder to obtain. We've been actually receiving small grants, but I got to just say it has all been to the glory of God that we have lived and strived, and we support 900 families within Antioch every year since 2010. And with that being said, now we're starting to get more nonprofits working with us. We have a network of local nonprofits, and we work together. All of us are boots on the ground there, trying to make a change for the city, where it's not necessarily police patrolled, but community patrolled. We have more people out there to talk to more citizens to actually find out what is needed. And for that, we need resources. When we started our nonprofit Mission Possible, it was originally to provide the resources. But as we've grown and we began to work with more nonprofits, we need a hub located centrally there that is not city operated. We need it to be community operated. So the only option that I can see before I get more information is to actually provide those resources for ourselves. So the reason why I'm here today is because we need a building. We want to provide a building so that all of us nonprofits that work together that are supporting these 900 families in District 1 of Antioch have a place to operate from and provide resources. As the gentleman was saying, when you start off, you work with what you have, and that's exactly what we've been doing. We haven't had much, but we've been doing mighty things. And now my confidence is building. It's often been fear that stopped me from going forward and trying to actually take it to a profitable business, because nonprofits can also operate with for-profit businesses within them. But it's my lack of knowledge, my fear that prevents me from going forward. So I decided to step out on faith Come and see and find out exactly what can be provided for us, where we can take another direction going forward and serve more people. Again, my name is Elle. I'm with Mission Possible Community Development Center. We go by MPCDCA in Antioch. Thank you for your time.
I'm Cassava Washington with the City of Walnut Creek Economic Development, and I'm here to learn more resources to take back to our business community. So thank you for having me.
All right, wonderful. Thank you. Give you all yourselves a round of applause for recognizing opportunities here and being here. Thank you. And I do want to mention, it's on your agenda, but I want to thank Rachel Braswell from Edward Jones. They actually provided the coffee and refreshments for us this morning. Let's give them a hand. Thank you again for your sponsorship, Rachel. Appreciate that. Absolutely. Okay, so now is time for you all to hear from the resource partners that we have here. I'm really excited. We have, as you can see, a full panel here, and I think you're going to get some good information. Feel free to prepare to write some notes and ask some questions. If you don't get the questions answered during the question and answer period, don't feel bad, because as I mentioned, we will have, they will be at their tables also to have further connections. All right, so I want to introduce Kurt Brown one second. What's some more? There's more? Oh, a business owner. Where? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Sorry. No, you're good.
Good. So I'm Lyle Barrera. I'm from Desired Effect. We will be 20 years old this June. We are a theatrical production company. We do about 900 events a year, which means we average about 3 events a day. So today we're supporting a youth musical theater at the Randall Museum in San Francisco. We are supporting install in Fresno, California. We're putting in new speakers in a 200-year-old theater. Those are the 2 for today. We usually do more on the weekends, so it averages out to about 3 a day. We also do 90-ish elementary and middle school after-school theater programs all the way throughout the Bay Area to help bring up the next generation of artists. And because we don't hate money, we do conference room installs and corporate events and that kind of thing. But mostly we love to do theater. About, like I said, 900 events a year, and we have 41 employees in Pleasant Hill. Who was the other one?
That's my sister Joy, everybody. She came and supported her brother. Isn't that beautiful? Thanks, sis. Yeah. She's doing well. All right.
Okay, I'm Kurt Brown, the U.S. Small Business Administration, and today I'm going to talk with you about our certification program and our contracting program. And then I'm going to close it out with our loans. First, I'm going to start off with our veteran-owned small business certification. These programs are set up specifically to get veterans, women, people in HUB zone, our 8A business development, and our protege program into the federal contracting ecosystem. This ecosystem last year closed out contracts at $745 billion. We typically, and then we are mandated to set aside a specific number of contracts, a specific allocation of contracts. Normally, that allocation is about 23%. Last year, in 2025, they closed that out at $294 billion, specifically for small businesses. So I'll go into our veteran-owned first. For any veterans here, this program is specifically for you. It's specifically designed. Okay. It's specifically designed for veterans and service-disabled veterans. The goal is to get you into the federal contracting ecosystem and to participate and compete for set-aside contracts. Set-aside contracts basically are contracts that are set aside by all federal government agencies. They're taken out of the normal contract flow and specifically set aside for veteran-owned businesses. Next is our women-owned small business program. Same goal here is to get women-owned businesses into the federal ecosystem, into the federal contracting ecosystem. It makes it a little bit less competitive because they only have to compete against other women businesses, veteran businesses, and other businesses that are in our program. Again, these are for set-asides as well, and they are part of the 23% that are of the allocated contracts that are set aside for small businesses. For veteran-owned, the government mandates 5%. For women-owned, we also mandate 5%. For our Hub Zone program, this is for companies and small businesses that are located inside underutilized business districts. Underutilized business districts are typically those areas where the economic dollars doesn't flow through quite at the rate and at the volume as other communities. The goal with our Hub Zone program is to increase employment opportunities, capital investment, and economic development in Hub Zone areas. Hub Zone certified businesses gain economic leverage that develop a capacity for certified businesses to accelerate operational growth through capital investment. Our 8A business program. Now, this is a program that anyone with a small business could qualify for. Of course, there is criteria that is available on our SBA website. On our SBA website. It is a 9-year program designed to assist business owners with scaling and growing their business. Our primary objective is developing revenue streams for through federal contract awards that can help create jobs as the business grows. The program provides developmental assistance in the areas of management, finance, technical, and procurement support. We work at the SBA, we work directly with our resource partners, SBDC, who is here today, SCORE, the Women's Development Center, and also VBOC, which is specifically for veterans. All right, our Mentor Protege program. Our Mentor Protege program is designed for small businesses to connect with larger businesses. The business owner is responsible and has the duty to find a company that they want to work with. It's designed this way to allow the business owner to pick someone specifically that they will work with because they will be working with that mentor over a 9-year period. The goal is to link them up with someone who has been through the 8A program or is currently in the 8A program because we feel like there's a better synergy there. However, they don't have to be a part of the program. We normally would prefer to see them link up with a country that has a little bit more experience and could provide some mentoring in the areas of guidance and resources that include management assistance, financial support, contracting experience, bonding. The program enables mentors and proteges to form a joint venture, which is also a part of the program. The joint venture is where there's an agreement done where they will combine resources to pursue government contracts. All right, so the general requirements for all of the programs is you must be a small business as defined by the North American Classification Industry Classification System, or what we call NAICS codes, must own and control 51% of the business, and must be a U.S. citizen. Specifically for veterans, you must be, for a service disabled veteran, you must be designated service disabled by the Veterans Administration. And one or more veteran must manage day-to-day operation and make long-term decisions. This also applies to our women-owned. It's the same requirement. It must be managed. A woman must manage the day-to-day operation and make long-term decisions. For the Hub Zone, the principal office must be located in a Hub Zone, what's called a designated Hub Zone area. For that particular business, they must have a minimum of 35% of their employees living in a Hub Zone area. It does not have to be the Hub Zone area where the business is located, but it does need to be a Hub Zone area. For our 8A business development program, the owner cannot have a net worth less than $850,000, adjusted gross income of $400,000 or less, and all assets cannot exceed $6.5 million. For the Mentor Protege program, we need to be organized for profit or an agricultural cooperative, and there must be a mentor protege. The mentor and the protege must enter into an agreement. Okay, so that's what we have for our certification programs. To get more information and to apply, let's see what we got here. To apply directly to the programs, we have a one-stop website where you could apply for multiple certifications on this particular website. There's a you apply area. prepare your application, and then for those that are Hub Zone, there's a Hub Zone calculator. I recommend going to the SBA website or linking up with SBDC, SCORE, or the Women's Business Center or VBOC, and they could guide you through this entire process. There are documentation requirements for each of these programs, and they could walk you through that whole process. So this is where you would go to apply, is the My SBA certifications. Okay, let's move on to our loans. Okay, so we have our 7A loans. But before I get started, I want to just let you know that the SBA does not provide loans. We provide the guarantee for the loans, which makes it a lot easier for the banks to convey those loans to small business owners by lowering the risk threshold. Okay, our 7A loan. This is a general purpose loan. It's the loan that is most used at SBA. It's up to $5 million. That loan could be used for refinancing, improving real estates, buildings, working capital, refinance current debt, purchasing, installing machinery and equipment, and also, since we're in the AI era, AI, purchasing furniture, fixtures, and supplies. And it's going to also be used for changing ownership. We also have our 504 loan. This loan is more geared towards businesses that are looking to add equipment, add jobs, and more so to contribute on a much larger scale in the general economy. This loan is available through our certified development corporations. These are SBA approved and regulated organizations, and they provide economic development within their communities. The loans can be used to operate as a profit company. This is some of the criteria. You must operate as a for-profit company within the U.S. You can't have tangible net worth less than 20 million, and have an average income of less than 6.5 million after federal income tax for 2 years preceding the application. We also have our microloans. These loans are available for up to $50,000. The average is about 13 in terms of the microloans. These are loans that are for business that are may not be in a total growth and scale posture at that particular time. You could use it for working capital, inventory, supplies, fixtures, machinery, and equipment. And last but not least, is our disaster assistance program. These provide low interest loans for people who have gone through some type of natural disaster. The requirement is that your business or your home or your apartment has to be in what's designated as a natural disaster area. We at the SBA do not lead in terms of natural disaster. That is normally done by FEMA, but we are there to provide funding to assist people and businesses and homeowners in getting back on their feet. For both personal and business losses not covered by insurance or funding from federal emergency agencies, this is one of the requirements. And the final requirement is business operating expense that could have been met had the disaster not occurred. And that is it. That is our certification and our loan programs. And I'm going to advance to the next slide here where we have our information. If I could, okay. There we go. So you could contact me within the San Francisco district office. And for loans, our lender relations specialist is David Hincapie. You could also contact him for loans.
Good morning, East Contra Costa County. Oh, Lord. Good morning, East Contra Costa County. All right now. Before I get started, I want to thank George. I want to thank the entire team for putting this together and for also inviting us. Big round of applause for them. My name is Jermaine Carter Gibson. I'm from the California office of the Small Business Advocate. We are an independent office within the Governor's Office of Business and Economic Development. I cover Greater Sacramento and the entire Bay Area. You guys know this is Small Business Month, right? So I've had the opportunity to be all around our great region, talking to business owners, and we've done a lot of celebrating, which has been amazing. But I know that there's someone who can hear my voice right now that is frustrated. I'm a business owner myself, and I know at times being in business can be frustrating. Yes? And so what I wanted to leave you with and to start you with is that where you're going matters more than how long it takes you to get there. I said where you're going matters more than how long it takes you to get there. Yes? And let me tell you about our mission. So our mission is to be the voice of California's 4.3 million business owners. And to do that, we curate and fund a network called the SCALE Network. SCALE stands for Success, Capital Access, and Leadership for Entrepreneurs. And so we have some of our resource partners here on the panel, so I won't take their thunder. But my good friend Nancy is here from the Small Business Development Center. Anita is here from Working Solutions, and so you will be able to hear from them pretty soon. So including small business development centers, women business centers, veteran outreach centers, procurement advisors, chambers of commerce, CDFIs, and other community-based organizations. Listen, we've put a lot of time and energy of building out a network of people that can provide you resources locally and that are culturally relevant, yes? And so what I want you to take away from what I'm giving you today is how you find that. And so you go to our website, which is calosba.ca.gov. That's calosba.ca.gov. And there on that website is we're in the process of building a one-stop shop for you to be able to find all the state-funded resources across the state. The most important thing about this and about this network is that all of these resource partners are provided to you absolutely free. Okay, let me rephrase that. These partners are prepaid by your tax dollars. Yes? They are prepaid by your tax dollars, meaning you've already paid for this, and everyone who is providing you this free one-on-one counseling is being paid. Yeah? Why do I point that out? Because when we hear free, we don't think quality. Yes? And that's not what this is. Our office is a good steward of taxpayer dollars, and we oversee nearly $50 million that we put into this network to provide you with free one-on-one counseling. And so I encourage you and urge you to take advantage of that. A couple other things before I go. Our Accelerate California program is an additional program on top of that. We have 13 Accelerate California hubs across the state. The one closest to you is in San Francisco. It's called Human Made. They are a maker space. They do incredible things in there. I've seen people do prototyping. I've seen people start their clothing line out of there. It's an amazing space. So if you're looking to build something, you would want to go to Human Made in San Francisco. So this is my last ask to you. We all know knowledge is power, yes? Someone say knowledge is power for me. Knowledge is power. One more time. Somebody say knowledge is power for me. I appreciate that. But execution trumps knowledge every day of the week. So you've done the first step. You've gotten here. I see you guys taking notes. My call to action to you is to execute. It's not just enough to know where to go and what to do. We have to execute. Yes? Yes. Thank you so much for your time.
All right. Good morning, everybody. My name is Robert Meyer. I'm the Director of Economic Development with the Employment Training Panel. And as I move through, I just have 2 slides, really. I think this is, yeah, there we go. So just a very basic core element of what ETP is. We're a state agency within a labor and workforce development agency. And all we do is use a pay-per-performance contract to offset job skills training. That's it. So, we don't build a curriculum for you. We don't make you take certain types of training. We don't ask you to go to a community college and build out, a really exhaustive sort of training program for yourself or how you run your business or anything like that. All we do is work with the businesses, have them articulate the training that they need. Is it AI? Is it equipment? Do you need to have some, machining capacity to build the equipment that you're making? And for those in the creative economy, if you're setting up lights and you're having to really build in, dynamic displays, things like that, eliminate the feedback in the microphone systems, if you're really making an effort to try and put on quality events, that kind of stuff, the skill sets that you need to run your business, how you want to run your business, that's the type of training that we can offset. So it's tailored to your needs. Now, most of what we do is really focused on job skills. For entrepreneurs, we can cover the training that's focused on how you run your business, planning, marketing, engagement, your finances, all of these things. And there are some partners here that provide you the help in doing that. I'm going to point right here. But we also work within a larger network, and this is where our strength comes in, because we don't ask you to build this on your own. Typically, we work with either an economic development corporation, even a chamber of commerce, that might put together a project with 4, 5, 10, 15 employers. And the real focus there is to leverage the common training needs that they have to find a way to put skilled trainers in front of you. And again, it's really driven by the training needs that you have. So this program, it's been around almost 45 years now. We have been very successful because we only do one thing, and that's when the business steps forward and says, hey, we want to get some skills for these types of jobs. Not only what we're hiring for right now, but we're going to be hiring for in a year, 2 years, 3 years. How we're going to train them, what skills are they going to need to know. We can develop the training curriculum based off of that with the partner that can connect the training to the employers, and not just for the owners, but for the frontline workers that are going to need to do the business that you are doing. So if you've got manufacturing employees, how do we train them? How are you hiring? Could upskilling resources provide a pathway for you to hire at more of an entry level? Can you mine at K-12 or a local high school that may have a robotics program or may have an automotive technology company that you could train them with some basic foundational skill sets in manufacturing and launch a career, making the equipment that you make? So, we serve, this is the 4th largest economy in the world right now. And with any luck, within the next 18 months, 12 months, depending on who you ask, we should be the 3rd. We are a dynamo. I think the estimate is at least 1 in every 5 jobs created in the country right now is being created in California. It's expensive to live here. It's expensive to do business here. But we have the highest and the greatest skill set of workers anywhere in the country and probably in this continent right now. So you're part of that ecosystem. So thank you very much for doing that. Now, regarding the models, we really let you define the training how you need to do it. That's kind of the beauty of this program. We don't have specific mandates, but only in-person training, hybrid environment training. So if you're working with other employers or manufacturers of a specific type of training and you want to group them together, you could be on a Zoom, get some of that training, go into a manufacturing facility, go into human made, and get trained on that equipment, right? So a real mix. If you're on the floor, you could even do productive lab training, and that's where you're actually showing them how and stepping them through how to do that work. So it's really for you to define it. It's got to be focused on the job skills training that you have, though. See, the next some numbers, context. So this program is entirely sourced by employer contributions. You've already paid into it. It's a tax. But it's about $7 per workers per year. And it says you report wages, those employees contribute to a fund. It gets aggregated. It's a little over $100 million a year. And we hear about the economic uncertainty. As again, California is just humming along. We were really growing. We are import, export, everything you could possibly think, shipbuilding, investments in healthcare. They'll be now led more and more by the state. I apologize to the colleague from the federal government, but there are sustained investments being made in your community where there might be uncertainty on a federal level. However, there are great resources coming from the federal government. We all collaborate and work together. So
102 million. It's going to be larger next year. I do not have the actual number and the estimate, but it's going to grow. Now, last year, we worked with typically between 3,000 and 4,000 employers a year. We only write 300 contracts, and that's because we work with the Chamber of Commerce, Economic Development Corporation, your local workforce board. How many people know what your local workforce board can do for you? Yeah. Okay, so you should find out. When things are going great, it's an excellent resource to get to know people. It's a great time. Because when there's a crisis, that's when you need the relationship to build on. So I urge you, reach out to your local partners, your Chamber of Commerce, your EDCs. City economic development managers are critical because they can make the connections to Sacramento. That's where I'm from. So I can typically, late afternoon, it's a dark meeting, it's a dark room, and we come up with policies and really bad ideas generally. Joking. Where we draw strength is from what's developed locally. Okay, your local partner. George is running around all the time, trying to put stuff together. We've got people from all of the counties. The EDA is here. Your city managers are here. Please engage with them when things are going okay, because you're going to need them when things aren't. So our investment, 79% of all the businesses we work with are federally defined small business. That's 250 people. That's not a lot of the businesses that are in this room, right? Key fact, 32% of every business that we find for training has 20 or fewer full-time people. It really is small. And that's a different universe than 250. That's a really, really small universe. And I know for the micro employers, we're even smaller. So all we do, again, the flexibility is really about what training needs do you have and how can we address them, okay? I do want to highlight one program that we fund. We do a lot of work with outside grant stuff. So if you're working in behavioral or community health, even social work, there are some nonprofit-based and focused investments that we have that we can connect you with. I heard that in the room, and I definitely would like to talk to you. In the 4-county region of the East Bay, we have a partnership built around nonprofit healthcare, and if I can connect you to that provider, that'd be great. If not, I do have statewide contracts already awarded and simply enrolling your people into the training program, so we can make a connection for you. But this is a California Paid Family Leave Small Business Grant. How many of you been impacted by paid family leave? Had a worker have to take time off, right? Okay, if you are subject to those requirements and you've been had to cover that expansion, we have a direct payment that can be made to you. If you're under 50 employees, that's a $2,000 payment that can be directly to you if you've got the employer information. All you have to do is hit californiapfl.com and just look at the information, and if you can benefit from it, it's per instance. So if you have 2 people out covering somebody goes on maternity leave, somebody gets COVID, you can receive a payment to help your business recover or adapt to what has happened. So that's pretty much it. Now, if you have any questions about our program, we have some material over there, and there's some QR codes. I suggest the QR codes. But the connect@etp.ca.gov is an incoming box, so just all of our inquiries, and you can say you were at this event and some blowhard named Robert was talking, and you have a couple questions. And if you'd like to be connected, we work really collaborative, particularly OSBA, on how to address and build programs. So if we can hear from you, we can understand what we can do. We really, really put a lot of effort into that work. So thank you for being here today. Thank you, George. Thank you for your whole team putting this event together and the space. Thank you for the city of Brentwood for hosting us. So thank you very much.
Actually, my name is Maylene Alvarado, and I'm with the Employment Development Department, as you all probably know as EDD. We are a little piece of that big branch of Employment Development Department. We are Workforce Services. And as my co-partner here was talking about, we go into that lower piece of services that we provide through EDD. We help those employees that you probably looking for. We hear what you need in company with workforce services, and we determine what is it that those employees need to support you, the community, to support you and help you. We are one-stop shop, how we call it. You come to us, our office served pretty much all the Contra Costa County and of different fields. I know it can be really hard to navigate our system because we have a huge website and you're trying to reach employers, disability, state disability, unemployment, pay family leave, as he was referring to. We have the Work Share program. So those are huge programs that you probably may not even know what to do. I don't know how many of you seen a paper received from the Employment Development Department and you look and said, what is this? What do I supposed to do with this? So that's where we are there to support you anywhere possible. And not just you, also you employees. As he was talking about pay family leave, we get a lot of employees that come into our center and asking for information and help. And that's what we do there. We support the community by helping navigate through the website, through the process, through the regulations that the state put in place. Plus, we also work on that community, with the community, to prepare those job seekers through one of our eligibility programs where we prepare them for their career, for their job. And that's when we partner with them with the ETPL, we normally call less of training. So we combine our support to the job seekers and combine them through the ETPL list of training programs. So we are there for you. I know a lot of a small business, me being part of the Employment Development Department for 20 plus years, and also a small business owner, I know how hard it is sometimes to navigate. What is a tax? You know, a lot of people come into our office, well, I pay for unemployment, but actually you pay for unemployment. How many of you know that? You are the one who paying for that unemployment. So, but we also have resources to help you with that. If you need help, that's where you can come and get assistance. And on a larger level, we also provide labor market information. Some of you saying, well, I don't know what field should I go into. Do I want to go this type of business or this type of business? So you can also research all that information through our LMI, labor market information, that give you a lot, more than probably you can utilize, but it will give you a really wide knowledge of how economy is going, not just locally, but nationally, especially in California too. So please take the time to guide your employees. You're welcome to come. If we don't have the answer for you, I can guarantee you we will get you an answer. We will connect it, and we will try to help you as much as possible. I've seen a lot of employers come into our center. I got these taxes. Now I'm changing my company name. What do I do? Where can I go? And that's where we are there for, to give you that connection for you to know where to go and who to contact. So we are really big. I'll probably take an hour telling you going all the way to the detail, but I think I gave you a little overall of how we can support your community we can support your business and how we can answer some of your questions. If we don't have that answer, we will look for it for you. All right, so I'll be here after the meeting if you want to come and ask me some questions. With my experience, I think I can probably try to answer again on both sides as the state employee and a owner, small business owner. I can go ahead and try to help you through the process. So thank you very much for all of your presence here.
Good morning, everyone. I am Nancy Mango from the East Bay Small Business Development Center. So I will share some resources that we provide for small businesses here. So I condensed it all onto one page here to save time. So East Bay SBDC is funded by U.S. Small Business Administration, the first person there, and California Office of SBA, the second person, Jermaine there. So we're funded by both the federal government and the state government. So this allows us to provide free, no-cost services to small businesses using the grant we receive. Our mission is very simple. We are charged to help small business to start, to grow, and to thrive. So the main services we provide is one-on-one advising services. So we have about 20 professional advisors. They were bankers, marketing specialists, government contracting specialists. I myself am a professor, longtime professor from Cal State East Bay. So we have professionals providing one-on-one advising services to small business. So any business can come to East Bay SBDC and sign up to be a client. We'll match you with an advisor to help you on your specific issues here. So if you need a business plan to apply for a loan, if you need help with putting together financial projections, financial statements in order to apply for a loan, and if you need marketing strategy, marketing plans, how to get more customers, how you get your company known to acquire more customers, we have marketing specialists to help you. And if you want to know how to be certified to get government contracts, like Kurt has mentioned, and we have specialists to help you with that. So last year, we helped over 1,600 clients in the East Bay. That includes both Alameda County and Contra Costa County. And we provided over 7,000 consulting hours to small businesses. So this resulted in close to 50 businesses got started last year due to our help, and we helped them to increase their sales by $14 million. So that is what we do. The second thing we do is to help clients to access capital. So as I mentioned, we can help small business to access startup capital from lenders, from angels and VCs. We help you to know how to navigate the process of SBA loans that Kurt mentioned, the 7A, 504, micro loans. If you need any of these loans, SBDC has expertise to help you. We help to apply for the SBA loans, real estate loan, and other type of government grants as well. So we help the small business to access capital. So a couple weeks ago, we just finished a capital summit. We brought together 20 lenders to meet with small businesses to network and to know what kind of lending products available. And actually, all the lenders today you see here, Working Solutions, BMO, B of A, Pacific Community Capital, they are all our partners. So we help you to prepare your documents and get yourself qualified, and we help you to match with one of the lenders that match your needs here. So that's our access to capital help that we provide. The third one we provide is trainings and workshops. So we conduct many trainings and workshops to help the small businesses, such as raising capital for small business, digital marketing, how to start a business, how to do e-commerce, how to use AI for marketing, how do you get yourself AI ready for your small businesses, and how do you find startup capital to start, grow, and expand your business. So we offer a variety of workshops. I offer over 100 trainings and workshops last year just to help the small businesses. And all these are completely free to you. So you can take advantage of our services here, and I provide you our website, contact information. You can use that QR code to get into our website, to sign up, or to look at all the programs and services we provide here. Just to mention a few upcoming programs. So in September, on September 10th, we'll be hosting, it's called the Startup World Cup, East Bay Regional. So we hosted this event last year in 2025, the first time in the East Bay region. So what is Startup World Cup is a international event. It's held in over 100 to 150 countries. Many startups compete in those countries and different locations. Only the finalists from each country or each location will go to the grand finale. And the grand finale winner will get $1 million in investment prize for the competition. And we're very proud to say last year, our first year hosting the East Bay Regional, our winner from the East Bay won the global finale and that $1 million. So we can all be very proud of our East Bay. And in addition to that, in 2024, the Startup World Cup winner is also an East Bay SBDC client in Richmond, actually. I mentioned to Contra Costa County. So if you know of any startups and have them apply this year, we hope to see another winner at the grand finale this year. And also, we have collaboration with City of Alameda. They host monthly workshops. So if you're interested, go to our website to look at all these workshops. It is online. It's free to you. It's provided by City of Alameda. And you can just sign up and join. And we also do workshop with the City of Martinez. Here is a set of workshops coming up. And next week, we're going to have a brand positioning and effective social media marketing. So we're going to teach you how to create and do that, make your brand really known and how to do social media marketing effectively. So feel free to, East Bay SBDC is a resources for small business. So I want you to go away knowing that you have government-funded resources available provided to you, completely free to you by professionals. I myself has a PhD degree. I advise clients. I help the clients all the time. And we have one of our advisors here, Rod, and we also have a couple of clients from the East Bay SBDC, Natalie and Wolfgang here. So they can share with you their experience. Thank you. I have a table there. If you want more information, feel free to come by. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Cindy Shehorn, and I'm the Procurement Services Manager for Contra Costa County. Contra Costa County is the 9th largest county in the state of California. We're centrally located in the San Francisco Bay Area. We support 28 county departments, procuring over $1 billion in product and services on an annual basis. I am here to talk about our small business program, how you can be a part of that, how to register and be successful or join us in your success for business in the county. We contribute to small and local businesses and develop programs to increase participation in county business opportunities. The Board of Supervisors has set a goal of 50% in eligible products and services. We have a program that applies to county-funded projects, purchasing transactions, and professional personal service contracts, all $200,000 and less. The program was adopted by the Board of Supervisors in January of 2000 and amended by the board in November of 2023. The qualifications for small business are outlined on the file on the screen. We have recognized 6 designations: small, local, disabled veteran, disadvantaged business, women-owned, and minority-owned. There's certain criteria that applies to each of those designations to qualify. Small businesses receive priority access to contracting opportunities and early notifications of upcoming solicitations. There are benefits from bid preferences programs that enhance their competitiveness. We work networking events. Small business gain direct access to county departments and prime contractors to open doors to partnerships that can accelerate growth. Small businesses are considered the backbone of Contra Costa County and our program. It ensures that you have equitable access to county contracting opportunities. The local economic impact, small businesses represent a major share of job creation and community investment. And we strengthen our community by keeping small businesses' revenue circulating locally, supporting neighborhood vitality. Our county support services offer individual technical assistance that guide businesses through stages of the procurement process. Targeted outreach ensures diverse communities across the county are aware of these opportunities and the resources that we offer. We have a mentor protege program. We connect emerging firms with experienced contractors who can help them build capacity and expand capability. And our contracting forecasts provide transparency, allowing businesses to prepare strategically for future opportunities. The program and procedures, there's responsibilities from county departments. We have coordinators in each of the 28 departments who help coordinate transactions to carry their business. We make every reasonable effort to achieve the board's goal of awarding 50% of eligible dollars on products and services to small businesses to track and report the data from those transactions. Purchasing services responsibilities are responsible for maintaining the program and coming up with new programs that help improve the program itself. The procurement services manager is responsible for reviewing the program, making changes to the program, and presenting those to the internal operations committee who oversees the policies. Our vendors, our contractors are responsible for keeping accurate and current information in our registry to be able to reach out and make you aware of those opportunities. And then we report twice a year to the board to let them know how we're doing on our program. To register as a vendor for Contra Costa County, we have a QR code and some information at our table to not only register on the county's purchasing portal, but also with BidNet Direct, which is where we post our solicitations. We verify SBE eligibility under California Government Code criteria. And you can contact the economic development team for ombudsperson services and tailored referrals. Some of our success stories, the impact of the program is best illustrated through the achievements of our local businesses. Construction SBEs have secured significant public work contracts, expanded their teams, and contributed to essential county infrastructure. Personal services firms ranging from IT to consulting to administrative support have lasting relationships with county departments. Retail and service-based small businesses have grown through county partnerships, demonstrating the broad reach and versatility of the program. These successes affirm that when we invest in small business, we invest in the strength and the future of Contra Costa County. We have some website addresses that allow you to register on our purchasing portal, as well as our BidNet Direct. We have a table here to share some more information with you. My director, Michael Durr, is here, and our public information officer, Kelly Kafspeak. We welcome the opportunity to speak with you, to improve your business, to get you registered on our systems, and to make you successful. I look forward to meeting each of you today and thank George Carter for putting this program on and inviting us to participate. Thank you.
All right, hello everybody. I'm so happy to be here and hear about all the different businesses in this room. My name is Susan Passara. I also work for the county in our health department. We have a green business program that I think all of you are very qualified and eligible for. So I'm happy to present about this. Our program's mission is to recognize and celebrate businesses that have integrated sustainability into their business operations. And I do want to highlight that whether you have already done so and you just want to be recognized for being a green business, or maybe you're curious and are trying to figure out how you can make a better environmental impact with your business, we are happy to help you. And our emphasis has really been on small to medium-sized businesses, but we also have quite a few larger-sized businesses also. And it doesn't have to be like a business. It could be kind of like a government or a nonprofit. That's just the name of our program. We do work with quite a few partners that help run our program, so I want to recognize them. But they also have a lot of resources that we can help you as a business connect with. So if you pay a water bill, they can also help identify any leaks or do a water conservation audit. And we work with a lot of different utilities and agencies and cities throughout the county as part of the Green Business Program. And for our certification standards, we're a member of the California Green Business Network, so they're vetted checklists. We have over 25, and there is a checklist for home-based businesses, janitorial services, small manufacturers, I said janitorial, auto repair. There's quite a few. So no matter what type of business you have, we can surely find an applicable checklist for you. And the checklist measures range for energy efficiency, water conservation, pollution prevention, solid waste conservation, smart transportation, or engaging with your community. So it's quite expansive, but we are here to help you. And there's no cost for getting to be a certified business or having a consultation with us. The process is fairly straightforward. We have a website that you go onto. Tell people it's kind of like TurboTax. But once you register, we have a staff member that will reach out to you and schedule a consult directly with you. And will help identify any actions that you need to complete to become a certified green business. And once you do get certified, I would say on average it takes about 12-ish weeks. We have an annual recognition with the Sustainable Contra Costa at their Sustainability Leadership Awards Gala and in partnership with Central CN. So it's a really fun event to get celebrated, and we do require recertification every 4 years to maintain your certification, and that's because there's always evolving standards with toilet fixtures, water. We want to make it aspirational, but also achievable for the businesses. And so benefits the green business, like I said, we have an awards gala, we have a window decal, we give you a certificate, we have an online directory where we recognize you. And also you can help support your community by being a green business and, for example, like janitorial products, maybe improving the working conditions for your employees or passing along information to your community. So there are a lot of great benefits to the business. And then I'll land on just being a green business helps create the cleaner and healthier communities in Contra Costa County. So I'm very proud of our program. Happy to chat with anybody. It's like we will help you through the whole process, and we have a lot of resources, and we have a great coordinator who has a lot of knowledge about the different resources for different types of businesses. So please connect with us. This is our website. You can also reach out to me directly. Thank you.
And before Tamia starts with the workforce board, just what we're going to do, just to make it efficient where everybody can also make the connections afterwards, is we're going to kind of cancel the question and answer period, because that way you can just make a direct connection with the resource partners, okay? Because we know we want to make sure that we're scheduled till 1. We do have to be out of this particular room by 1:30 because they have another event. That doesn't mean that you all have to leave the area. You can still network and connect. You know, there's open space here and also outside, but just for the sake of time, I want to make sure everybody has a chance to connect with all of you after your presentation. So let's try to be as concise as we can on the presentations. Appreciate you on that. And that way we can also make sure we have enough time for the networking. All right, thank you.
Thank you, George. Still morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm Tamia Brown. I'm the Executive Director of the Workforce Development Board. And I'll try to be brief today because I know it's a lot of information. But our goal at the Workforce Development Board is to connect you with all the resources up and down this table to help you navigate all of the available resources there are to you. Where throughout the county, we have 12 locations where we provide services. Our bread and butter is employment and training. We support job seekers and businesses with their talent needs and their training and employment opportunities. Our mission is to make it easier for employers to access talent, tools, resources, support so that they can grow and thrive. I'll go over a couple of our specific services. When we talk about business services, we have a business service team. If you reach out to us, you see two of our folks here today, Charles and Vincent, who can provide this navigation of all of these resources available to you. And as mentioned before, that you've already paid for through your taxes. So just remember that. I know Mei-Ling talked about the website for CalJobs. What I want to emphasize is it is like an employee matching tool, right? You can put in your job opportunity and screen applicants, and this is all free, no cost. I know there's other services that you can use, but this is one that is free for you, and it's the CalJobs system. Training and upskilling. I know Robert told you all about being reimbursed for training. We can navigate that process for you. We can hold that contract if it's difficult for you guys to be able to do that. It just to make it easier for you to be able to access these services. We have a couple of employment training contracts right now, so in our healthcare services, but just want to mention that. We also have our on-the-job training where we can reimburse for when you hire employees and the cost of training. So we know our systems can be difficult to navigate, and I keep emphasizing that, but I just want you to know we're here to support that. Also, business services, through partnership. We also have a layoff aversion program. So if you do come across hard times and there's, things that you need to do to keep your business afloat, we have resources to help you avoid those layoffs. And then, in closing, in short, our business systems are here to help you, train you, help you grow, stay connected to all these resources in Contra Costa County. And so I'll just end there. And I just want to thank Charles, of course, my business services lead, but I want to thank George for inviting us here today, and DCD and everyone, and just know that the Workforce Development Board through the American Job Centers is here to support you and help you grow your business.
See if my slides, there we go. Well, good afternoon. I think we've reached that part of the day. So this is Chris Saunders with San Francisco East Bay SCORE. I think SCORE is one of the best kept secrets. Some of you may have heard of us, some may have forgotten about us, but we've been around for 60 years. It's a national nonprofit. There's about 10,000 volunteers offering mentoring services across the country. And there's about 150 chapters. Our local one here is San Francisco East Bay. And so we do San Francisco, Marin, Alameda, Contra Costa, and Solano County is our kind of primary service area. Much of what we do is online or phone, just helping people. The three basic things that SCORE does is one-on-one mentoring. It sounds like there's a lot of that in this room, different resources. I think the difference between SCORE is we are willing to work with nonprofits. We are willing to work with people who have an idea but don't know where to go with it. And we certainly like working with businesses that are growing and creating jobs. So we're more than happy to work with you. The kinds of things that we do are how you're thinking of starting a company, what format should it be, what licenses do you need, all those things that seem to be overwhelming. We have either started businesses, run businesses. My friend Wade at the back bought and sold a business. I started a business and have sold it. So we've gone through what you are going through right now. So it may be that business plan. It may be you need to figure out the marketing stuff. You're just struggling to get new clients. Where do you get marketing from? Maybe you're developing a new product. Where do I find manufacturers of that product? Are you interested in exporting, importing? I'm an import-export person. So all of those things are there, certainly loans and those things. I think SBDC is very well set up with their connections as well. But we're also a resource that is going to hang with you long term. So we may have a case where you have a meeting with us, you got 5 questions, you go away thrilled, and we never talk again. We may work on a project that you're trying to develop a project. We meet 4 or 5 times, get that project done. Maybe you go away after that. I have been in SCORE 5 years. I have clients from 5 years ago. We don't talk every week, but they have an idea. They want to run it by me. What do I think about it? It's that kind of ongoing help that if you develop a relationship with a mentor, we can be there long term. Success is also helping you not do something that maybe isn't going to be good. So I've had plenty of clients where as we evaluate it, at the end they go, Chris, you were right. That wasn't a good idea. I'm going to do something else or I'm going to keep my job. So there's lots of things that make success. Our chapter has 150 mentors. We are all experienced business people and interested in trying to help you. We do it for fun. It's really interesting, the different kinds of ideas that people have. And I say there's a million ways to make money, and it's fun listening to them. So we have about 6,000 sessions a year that we do, and are happy to kind of get more clients. So my reason for being here today is to network with the other resource partners. There's always good connections you make. We're definitely looking for more people that would like to be mentored. And we're also looking for volunteers that would like to mentor. We don't have a strong base out in the kind of the East County. We have a few people, but if there's people in the room interested in mentoring, we'd love to talk to you as well. So I think the message, the keynote speaker talked about planning and all of that. We're really your partner all the way through. We're a third party that goes, whoa, have you thought about this and that? Or you're on track. That makes sense to me. So having that third party to kind of give you confidence is what we're all about. We have a client here who talked about her 3 mentors. That's great. You can mentor as much as you want. There's not a limit. There's a lot of expertise, and maybe I'm good for import-export, somebody else is good for franchising, whatever it is, come check us out. Wade is in the back, I'll be in the back, and just look at score.org. There's a lot of workshops there, like some of the other organizations have, and a lot of other resources, so come talk to us.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Bill Bankhead. I'm the Workforce and Economic Development Manager for Los Medanos College, which is one of the 3 public community colleges here in Contra Costa County as part of the Contra Costa Community College District. So we serve over 50,000 students a year, offering certificates and associate degrees throughout the county. The district is integral to the county, helping drive workforce and economic development that serves all of you collectively. We provide over $2.3 billion a year in economic impact throughout the county. And that represents about a 16-to-1 return on investment of public funds. A couple quick examples of that. At Los Medanos College, we put $400,000 of federal money into equipment as part of the just transition to electrification, the move away from fossil fuels. That equipment went into our auto technology labs and our electrical and instrumentation labs. We've put over $1.5 million of state workforce development money to modernize our skilled trades labs, so serving our welding department, electrical department, auto department, and process technology departments. And as we move forward, okay, we already jumped ahead. Countywide, as a district, we've invested over $450 million from a 2014 county bond into sustainable infrastructure, serving all of these campuses. So Contra Costa College there in San Pablo has a brand new science center. The Diablo Valley College in Pleasant Hill has a new art complex and a new physical education complex. And just down the road from us here in Brentwood, Los Medanos College opened its new LEED Gold certified Brentwood Center. We're very excited about that. Overall, with those campuses spread throughout the 3 cities, 4CD offers convenient recruiting for you as businesses, as well as easy access for your staff to gain new skills. All 3 colleges offer both vocational training as well as transfer programs for students looking to move on to universities. The specific programs offered at each college do vary, but employer services are fairly consistent. So I'm going to share with you a little bit about, oh, there we go, somebody's moving my head for me. Some of the services that we offer out of Los Medanos College, similar services are offered at my counterparts. So as Tamia mentioned with the Workforce Development Board, we really focus on both helping your workforce through hiring new talent, as well as training and upskilling your existing staff. So we've got a whole spectrum of ways for you to engage with the colleges around hiring that new talent. We have a job board that's free for you to use that offers access to not only 4CD students, but students at over 24 colleges and universities throughout the Bay Area. That's the Handshake job board. The colleges also offer at least one, usually 2 to 3, 1 or 2 career fairs every year where you as employers can come out and get access to our talented students for job openings and internships that you have. And we also encourage you as employers and all of you watching to reach out to us because all of our vocational training programs hold employer advisory boards every year where we're looking for you to give us feedback about our curriculum. What skills should we be teaching a little more of? What skills is it time to pivot away from? What are new trends in your industry? What kinds of equipment should we be moving towards? Those kinds of things. On the other side, we're talking about upskilling your existing staff. Again, investing in your business means, and taking it to the next level means investing in your people. So we want to help you bring them up to the next level. Investing in those people leads to more loyal, productive staff, which helps you have more capacity and reduce your turnover costs. So definitely we want to encourage you to think about those existing staff, not only helping them with skill building courses to help them be more productive in the moment in your business, but also degree completion so that you can help them along their career trajectories so they stay with you longer before moving on. So definitely please encourage your staff to take classes at their local community college. We also encourage you to consider supporting them by covering tuition or buying customized training, which all of the colleges offer as well. So you can consider using the ETP and other programs to help fund that. Think of us as a training vendor. Support a local business, just as we're supporting you and others are supporting you. So finally, I just want to share with you my colleagues and my own contact information. So these are the workforce development staff at each of the colleges. So please reach out to us anytime. We would love to connect you with faculty in our job training programs, with our outreach and welcome services if you've got staff you want to have enroll. And of course, I'll be in the back later with copies of these flyers. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Venery Rosario. I work for Contra Costa County Health Services Department, Environmental Health Division, and I'm here today to talk about our home kitchen permits, which is a great option for anyone interested in starting a food business. Unlike our more traditional permits, for example, catering, food trucks, and your typical restaurants, our home kitchen permits are lower cost, not just for the permit fee itself, but for the upfront costs and investments associated with starting a typical food business. And that's because you're able to use the kitchen you already have at home and the equipment that you have that you might use to cook for yourself and for your family or household members. So we offer two types of home kitchen permits. The first is cottage food operation and micro enterprise home kitchen operation, which I'll go into both types briefly. Our cottage food operation permit, or CFO, this type of permit has been around for a while, since 2013, and it allows you to prepare and package low-risk, shelf-stable food like bread, cookies, spice mixes, things like that. And a CFO conducts the operation in the private home where the operator lives. This slide just shows some of the limitations of a CFO. The main one I want to highlight is that all products must be on the approved cottage food list. So if the item that you want to make and sell from home isn't specifically listed on that approved list, then you might want to consider a MECO permit. There's also two types of cottage food operations. There's Class A, which allows you to engage in direct sales, meaning you prepare and package the food at home and you sell it directly to the person consuming it. And then Class B allows you to do both direct sales and indirect sales, which means you can prepare and package the food at home and then have a third-party permitted retailer sell the product for you. So a local coffee shop, a restaurant, a corner market, they can have the product you make displayed and they'll sell it on your behalf. I'm going to skip over the permitting process. We have this information on our website. I'm also happy to discuss this with anyone here. I'll be in the back afterwards. I do want to talk about our newest type of permit, Micro Enterprise Home Kitchen Operation, or MECO. This was initially approved as a temporary 2-year pilot program back in 2024, and I'm happy to report that recently our Board of Supervisors voted to make it a permanent program in the county. So MECOs are here to stay. Thank you. And MECO is essentially a small-scale restaurant operated by a resident in a private home. They are limited to selling no more than 30 meals in a single day and no more than 90 meals in a single week. And they can offer food for dine-in, takeout, or delivery. And there's also a gross annual sales limit similar to cottage food operations. This slide lists some of the limitations for MECOs. The big one here is that the food must be prep, cooked, and sold on the same day. And then there's specific off-limits food products and food processes that home kitchens can't do just because of the level of risk involved. And then it's important to note that third-party delivery services are not approved, so Uber, DoorDash, unfortunately, MECOs cannot use. So any MECO wanting to be able to offer delivery would have to be doing it themselves. I do want to mention that any of the permitted home kitchens, whether you're a cottage food operation or a MECO, you do have the ability to act as a commissary for up to 2 compact mobile food operations or food carts. Like the one shown here, they are small, unenclosed, non-motorized food carts. So if you're a home-based operation wanting to expand and have a cart and sell throughout the county, that is an option for you to use your home kitchen as a commissary for the cart. The cart itself will need to meet structural requirements, so there might be a plan review requirement and fee associated with that. And the cart itself will need an annual permit in addition to your MECO permit and a commissary permit. We do offer a sidewalk food vending workshop for anyone interested in going this route, the mobile food route. And then I just wanted to thank DCD for holding this event. The QR code, if you're interested in more information, will direct you to our Home Kitchens webpage. We have our 2026 MECO workshop schedule available where you can register, and we also offer free consultations for anyone needing more guidance or more information. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dominique Butler. I represent Renaissance Entrepreneurship Center. We are a nonprofit that is here to empower and support small business owners with launching and growing new businesses or existing businesses. We do that through a bunch of our different services and programs. They are offered in both English and Spanish, and we have many different trainings, classes, workshops to help build business skills. We understand that a lot of entrepreneurs have the expertise in their industry, but they may lack the business fundamentals or the foundational pieces, the behind the scenes things. So we're here to bridge that gap. We also offer business consulting from expert consultants on a one-on-one level for advice, coaching, and things like that. We also offer access to capital. So we're not a lender, but we do work with many different lenders that are actually here today. And that's just to help businesses launch, sustain their business, or grow businesses. I do want to mention that we offer services to businesses of all kinds, from the inception phase to startup to expansion and growing as well. We also have different access to marketplaces where there may be a pop-up shop or a pop-up marketplace that you're able to offer your services and products there as well. And most importantly, we're here to build community, so you're able to be in spaces like this that we create on a different scale, so you can share experiences and build a network and network with like-minded entrepreneurs as well. I will like to say that I know that a lot of the resources today, they may seem like they overlap. It may seem like we offer similar services, but it is important that you build your ecosystem of resources. So don't leave anything on the table. All of these wonderful resources are free for you. So just take what you need from each and leave what you don't. We do partner with each other a lot of the times. So like I said, if they're similar in nature, I'm sure there's something that we can offer that someone may not. For time's sake, if there's any additional questions, I'm here to help you at my table, but that is what we do. Thank you guys for your time.
Hello, clicker there. Thank you. I'm Melanie Nooney with the Alliance for Community Development, and we're focused on increasing access to capital and resources for underrepresented entrepreneurs. And I have to say, we are part of the SCALE network that was mentioned down there by CalOSBA. And before I forget, I wanted to point out that Amaya there, who's cutting the ribbon, we worked with her and referred her to a partner, another SCALE partner, Working Solutions, to help open her photography studio. And so that's just a nice example of the work that we do through SCALE. I wanted to highlight several points that are unique about what we do, because it's a lot of the similar one-on-one support. What's unique is about our work is that we are trauma informed in our work. All of our staff have been trained certified in the Money of Trauma training. So what that means is that we just take the extra care when we're working with business owners who've maybe been through trauma in running a business. It's not easy, right? We know that. And so just providing that extra care and understanding of that experience when applying for capital. Another thing I would say is we're very flexible in where we can meet with the business. We can go on site with the business owner. I've had numerous meetings with business owners while they're in the kitchen cooking, because multitasking, everybody knows that. You got to get it in where you can. We also have two members of our team who are Spanish speakers, and we're excited to grow that support for Spanish speaking business owners. Next slide. So I do want to say that one of the pillars of our work is around ecosystem building. So in addition to our one-to-one navigation support, we are operating as the Antioch Business Collaborative, as the ecosystem navigator for that. So we organize with the 8 partners monthly to talk about how to support Antioch businesses. And we also have experience helping form merchant associations and industry groups. So we're actually partnering with Ren Center on the Beauty Expo that's going to be happening in Antioch on June 28th. It's going to be a fun hair show and barber battle. So you don't want to miss that. Okay, and then with the convening of the ecosystem, we have the Bay Area Capital Connections Conference that's happening October 15th in Oakland. It's going to be fun. Okay, so you don't want to miss it. It's a place where you can let your hair down as a business owner and have a real conversation about access to capital. Like, what are these barriers out there, and why are we still having these barriers after all of us are working on the same issues to get capital to business owners? So it's going to be a great conversation. Flying through these here, but wanted to just highlight that we do have a Thrive Award for the Bay Area Capital Connections event. So don't forget, we have save the date cards at the table. And I think I captured everything I wanted to say, but you come find me. And once again, Melanie Nooney.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to ask all of us to stand, if you would. Yeah. And if you are a small business owner, I want you to give yourself a hand clap. Having a small business is not easy. And for those of us in the room who are any kind of resource, won't you put your hands together for all of your support? Actually, there were two reasons I wanted you to stand, because I wanted you to salute yourself. The other reason is because I don't want you to go to sleep on me. So, all right? You can have your seats. And we're just going to fast forward to Working Solutions. I'm Anita from Working Solutions, and I'm a proud representative of this organization. And I am proud to partner with so many of the resources here. We are here for you. So thank you so much for being in the room today. And George, thanks so much for putting this on, you and your team. We are all appreciative of being here today. So Working Solutions is a small business lender. And we're a micro lender for small businesses. And so before I review that means a lot of times you'll go to a traditional lender, and for whatever reason, you may not be ready, let me use that word, to get funded from a traditional lender. And oftentimes they will refer you to a CDFI. I'll tell you what that is in a minute. But we all work together, and we all work together to support you. So we're a small business lender, start at $5,000. We actually max at $350,000. We are a mission-driven nonprofit specializing in microloans to startups, which is really important in early stage entrepreneurs. Why is that important? Because a lot of traditional lenders won't lend to startups or early phase businesses. And so I'm glad we are in the community to do that. We offer free business consulting for the life of the loan, and even after that. When I started Working Solutions, we were in 9 counties, and so I'm proud to say that we serve all of California. And a CDFI is a community development financial institution. So our all-time impact, $70 million, and that's a combination of loans and grants. 80,000 plus in technical hours in supporting you, 3,000 plus businesses funded. Our average loan amount is 30,000 with a 92% payment rate. Our priority areas, 80% is early stage and 50% startups. Our populations, low income, BIPOC, and women entrepreneurs. And so our product offerings, small business loans, microloans, and grants. Our consulting is pre-loan hours as well as post-loan. So here we go, our loan products. Again, we started $5,000, max at actually $350,000. 2 terms, 3-year or 5-year. That means anything from $5,000 to $10,000 is going to fall on the 3-year repayment. Anything above that is going to fall on the 5-year. Our interest rates are at 11%. They're fixed. There's an application fee because we have to pull credit. There's a 5% closing cost on the loan amount itself. I don't know what lender you're going to go to who doesn't have a personal guarantee, but there are no minimum credit scores, no minimum business revenue, no collateral. We don't need the dog, the cat, and all of that. No prepayment penalties, and I-10 is accepted. So again, our consulting pre-loan, post-loan, and our program focuses on money management and marketing. Let me tell you about a few small business owners we have helped. Lily and Allen needed some funding to get through the pandemic. Working Solutions helped them. We also matched them with a Spanish-speaking consultant, helped them identify the correct cost of sales, streamline their operations, and improve profitability. Charisse, she said she was a stay-at-home mom. 20 years, she realized that a lot of people needed childcare, and Working Solutions helped them invest and also think about expanding their childcare business. And then you have Ferdinand. He said he started his business to transition out of a lifelong corporate career, and he wanted to set himself and his wife up for retirement, and Working Solutions helped them get there. And then I love Dr. Donna Lee, and she says this, I'm gonna read this. I was making enough money to support myself, but not to grow and set my business up to become more sustainable in the future. Other lenders made me feel judged, like I wasn't running my business the right way. Working Solutions was very warm, and they listened. They took the time to understand my financial situations and work with me. They were very human. I want to say before we go over this, if you ever walk into a lending institution and you feel put down or you feel like you don't know enough, I want to encourage you to grab your things and walk back out just like you walked in. Because anybody you go to needs to respect you. And I want you to demand that of yourself. Is that all right? You're going to submit a loan inquiry form. You're going to complete the loan application. We're going to verify your information. You're going to be uploading some documents, and then we go to review, and then we'll make a decision. And if that decision is favorable, your funding is going to go directly into your business bank account. All right, so you're going to want to have that set up for yourself. Documents, financial documents, your legal documents, and your planning documents. And let me tell you, these resources here can help you get those things together. Do not walk out of this room without talking to these individuals. Everything you need is right here at this table. So please, please connect with these individuals. So again, you're going to need financial documents, take a snapshot of what that is, legal and planning documents. I am Anita with Working Solutions. I'm going to say this. If you are in business, I say this all the time. If you have started a business because you hate your boss, I don't know how long that's going to be sustainable. Because you may have to go back to them and say, how you doing? So listen. I want you to know why it is you're in business. You have to know your why. And if you're not married to your why, then I don't think you're in love enough. Your why needs to find you throughout the day. You should wake up with your why, go to lunch with your why, dinner with your why, and crawl back in bed with your why. You should know your why. I want to invite you to do that. You are the engine that drives our local economy. So you're important. You're important to us. We want to be a resource for you. I'm Anita with Working Solutions. George, back at you. Thank you for having us all.
Beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Let's give our esteemed panel another hand, please. Thank you, Anita. And also give yourselves another round of applause also for being here. Thank you. And thanks, Jermaine, for, as he highlighted, this is Small Business Month, so it's a good chance to help support your business, help support your business growth, and have access to the resources that you need. And so we are going to, like I say, skip the question and answer period, just to give you a chance to really network with some of our resource partners. The program is scheduled to be done at 1. The one thing we do have to do is be out here by 1:30, okay? So you don't have to go home, but you got to get the heck out of here, okay? But there are areas outside of this room where we can still continue to network. So to expedite the connection, thank you again for being here. We'll be broadcast on Contra Costa Channel, Contra Costa Television, Channel 27. We do want to thank the city of Brentwood for hosting this event. Our partners, thanks again to Rochelle from Edward Jones for the coffee and refreshments and snacks and everything. And thank you all again for being here. And hope you have a prosperous, productive day, week, and business opportunity, okay? Thanks again. God bless. Oh, and thanks to our economic team, Allison and Sal, also for our partnership and help make this thing happen for you. Thank you again.
Hi, I'm Kim Evans. I'm a small business owner of 35 years. My business is located in Lafayette. When I started this business 30 years ago, I got connected with the SBA, SBC, and it was just helped me to really flourish in my business. Today, in Brentwood, we had the event today for the East Bay SBDC. It was so amazing. You know what I loved? I loved all the resources, I loved the speakers, and I love the fact that, hey, as a small business owner, startup or existing, the help is here. Utilize it. Thank you.
Today it was unbelievable. We were able to connect with several resources for businesses. Very important information that not most of the people know, and it's in our hands now to be able to work with the county, how to get funding, how to get education, how to pay for our training. So I highly recommend if you want to come to other of these events, please come because you're going to find a lot of good information for your business.
Hi, my name is Elvania Wyndham Harbison. I am the founder and the executive director of Mission Possible Community Development Center of Antioch, and it was such a pleasure to come out. It was very enlightening. We received a lot of information that was unknown. It was specific to exactly the exact resources that you would need to find out about that aren't readily available. So I would advise anyone to contact your SBDC and find out what's available to you. These resources are free to you, and they are extremely encouraging to find out that there's help out there.
My name is Vanessa Gonzalez. I am the founder of La Reina Fit. I am opening up a gym in San Leandro, and today we had the amazing opportunity to be here, connect with other business owners, and be able to connect us to resources for our business. I am beyond grateful for it. It is amazing just to have a community where we are focused on growing and building our business owners. So super grateful. I'll be back soon, and I'll be sharing the resources with our community as well. Thank you.
Just like to say thank you to the City of Brentwood and thank you to George. We learned so much today. We obtained so many great resources. And after this event, I know that my company is definitely going to thrive, and I'm very excited about the future. And yeah, thank you so much. Such a great event.